Hey y'all, I wanted to get on here and formally introduce myself. I realized when I made my account a couple months ago, I just kind of came on here and immediately started bitching, which is fine because I feel like it's kind of what you do on TikTok. But I wanted to formally introduce myself and tell you a little bit about myself and what I want to accomplish with my account here. So, my name is Luana, and I'm actually owner and artisan of a business called The Witch's Altar, which is the name of the account here on TikTok. And I'm also head organizer and I have a cat. Head organizer and main host for a podcast called The Witch's Table. The Witch's Table is also the name of the group. We run things in Discord, and we also have three in-person. Yes, cat. I love this cat. She does not like when I'm on my phone and not paying attention to her. Life of a cat mom. So we have three chapters. We have one out here in Richmond, one in Williamsburg, and one in Fredericksburg. I won the. Blah, blah, blah. I run the one here in Richmond and the one in Fredericksburg, and then my friend Bree. Shout out to Bree. I don't think she's on TikTok. That's okay. She runs the one out in Williamsburg. So what am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing here. When I started the account, I kind of just started the account because everybody kept telling me to make an account, and I was tired of hearing it. And I didn't really know what to expect because I've heard people complain that TikTok was horrible, and horrible for witchy stuff. Usually by people who don't use TikTok, which, come on. And then I've heard people say it's the best thing in the world. And having been here for a couple of months, welcome to the internet. I've seen really shitty witch takes. I've seen really awesome witch takes. I've seen mediocre ones. I've seen cool tips, bad tips, mediocre tips, whatever. It's the internet, so kind of runs the gambit. So I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. And community hits home the most for me. I use the same slogan across my entire platform: where no witch walks alone. I hated feeling so lost and alone when I started my witchcraft journey. And having left the Christian faith, it's hard because something I don't think a lot of people touch on is leaving something so accepted and organized and ingrained in society, where there is a community for you and you do have a church and you do have people who are looking out for you, to leave that and then go towards something that is actively demonized and vilified, especially right now. It's big. It's big, and I feel like a lot of us, a lot of people I've met, a lot of people in my group, they talk a lot about feeling alone, and we need to not be alone right now. We need to band together. We need to build community. We need to build each other up instead of tearing each other down. There are a lot of local witchy group drama things happening here in Richmond where I live, and I don't understand it. We are all trying to just live our life and make sure that we are not getting discriminated against and bothered. We just want to live our life just like everybody else just wants to live their life. And that slogan means so much to me. And I want that slogan to just be, I want my page to be a reflection of not just the business, right? Because, like, yes, it is a business, and yes, I want to make money, and yes, it would be awesome if I could do this full time. But I am under no delusion that that would ever really happen. I'm probably going to have like 5 viewers at any one time. I I have not looked at my following count. I'm sure half the people that follow me don't ever watch anything. It's the internet. We like hit follow. Like, I get it. I'm under no delusion, right? But I want to try to be a bridge. I want to try to help make sure that others don't feel the way that I feel. I want to give voice to people. Obviously, with this being like, yeah, it's my business account, but like it's me. Like, I'm giving myself a voice here on this platform. I'm really bad at talking about myself, and that's something that I want to work on personally. So that's what I'm going to partially use this platform for, is to talk about my opinions, my beliefs, and maybe tell you a little bit about my story, my background, my childhood growing up. I have a very special interest in the Bible and in Christianity, because that is my background. That is where I come from, and I'm working really hard to deconstruct it, because while I've left the faith, I never deconstructed the faith, and I'm finally doing a lot of that deconstruction work now, 12 plus years, I can't even count anymore, later. And I want to share what I've learned and what I've heard, and let other people know that if they are feeling those things too, and if they see someone else who has a story like theirs, that they know that they're not alone, right? Like, that's just my big thing. I wish something like TikTok was here when I started. I wish something like a lot of the Facebook groups or even the Discord that I'm running, I wish I had when I had started, because it was very lonely and very alienating, and it started to get really big, and I felt like everything was cool and kosher, and look at you can find stuff. You can find tarot decks at Barnes and Noble, and you can go to any store ever, anywhere, and you can pick up something that is like halfway witchy or goth or whatever. And I felt like we were finally getting somewhere, and then, look at the state of things right now, and um, a lot of us older people, I know I have a baby face, so like, don't let this fool you. A lot of older people who started out needing to hide are like going back into hiding, but a lot of the younger people do not know how to do that. They never have had to do that. Collectively, I'm sure, everybody has their own story. I don't want to take away from somebody who is younger than me who had a difficult time. That's not what I'm trying to do or what I'm trying to say. If we're talking generally generationally, is that even a word? Sure, it is today. If we're talking about generations and trends, I've seen that the younger generation has not had to hide themselves, which I think is beautiful and wonderful. But now we got some of this crazy shit going on, and they don't know how to hide. And I'm done hiding, and I'm done pretending, and I'm wanting to fight. I'm wanting to fight back. So that's a very long-winded way for me to basically say that my purpose here is to make sure that whoever is watching, you don't feel alone, that you are seen, you are heard, you are valid. And if my experiences or beliefs sound anything like yours or ring true to you in some way, shape, or form, then that's good enough for me. And I hope that that gives you a sense of comfort and relief right now. So I've made like 5 of 6 of these, I think, at this point, and I keep deleting them all. And I think this is just going to be the one that I keep because I really just want community and I want people to help build that community with me rather than tearing each other down and apart. And it's okay that we have different opinions. I should not have to say this. I'm going to say this because it's the internet. Racism, transphobia, homophobia, the phobias and the isms, nothing, or the ists, isms. Yeah, none of those are okay. On my the no, that we can't agree to disagree on. But things like how do you cleanse your house, or do you buy altar supplies, or are you only allowed to make, like, we can disagree on those things, right? That's what I'm talking about. We need to be here for each other because we have more in common with each other than we have not common with each other. Words are hard. It's late for me. So I hope that you stick around with me. I hope that I don't know how long this has been filming because my little clippy thing is in the way. But that's my purpose here. I want to help be a bridge and to build community and be here for people and share my opinion and my beliefs and hopefully reach people. And if it does, cool. If it doesn't, that's cool. Again, I'm under no delusion that my account is going to be, I'm not here to be famous. I just want the people who need to hear me, and who need to find this page to find this page, and the people who need a Discord community to be in my Discord community, and the people who are in Richmond who still haven't found our group to come and find our group. I just want people to not feel so alone the way I had to feel alone, and the way that it's starting to feel scary and lonely now, because we don't need to. We can fight back, and we fight back by continuing to be ourselves, and we fight back by continuing to be happy and to find joy. Joy is a radical act right now, and finding joy in community and being united rather than divided is radical right now. So that's it. That's why I'm here. Long-winded. I don't know how to do short form content. I'm so sorry. So come watch me bitch, I guess, the next time I decide to make a video, whenever that will be. Who knows? Bye.